Welcome, Vito.
Welcome, Jason.
We've been here for 10 years.
I have been here almost 10 years?
Well, no, we both predate DS, I think, don't we?
I think I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that
I've lost count.
Well, I remember working in the office when you were working on Eats, and I'm pretty sure that I was working on Invisible Ink when Don't Starve was being worked on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
yeah. So both of us predate the original Don't Starve, I think, by a little bit.
By just a little bit.
Yeah.
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 Well, we're here to celebrate the 10th year anniversary of DS, like the entire
That's
franchise.
right. Don't Starve. Not Don't Starve together specifically, but yeah.
Yeah.
So there was welcome to the Rhymes with Klei stream. Let's start there. But,
yeah. This is my first time on this side of the camera. I'm getting used to it. Let's take this off.
A long time ago, there was a game that we made called Shank 2, I think it was, that most of the team was gone for Christmas, but it was being launched, and so some of the programmers were still at Klei. They needed to be there while the launch went off to make sure things were okay. And they were like, well, what are we going to do while we wait? Well, because things were okay.
Yeah.
And they were like, let's do a game jam. And so they jammed out a little idea that I think Kevin had the original idea. And it was, you were a little character near a campfire, and there were like strange creatures in the wilderness coming in. And it was more of just like a mood simulator than
there were pigmen.
They were pigmen.
They were the only thing there. Pigmen.
Yeah. And that was the initial thing became Don't Starve, and then they started working on it, and they made like an engine for it, and the look got created for it, and it got put on the Chrome.
Yeah, I don't know
browser.
If anyone here knows about.
Yeah.
It used to run on Chrome.
Yeah. That was how it originally was deployed.
Yeah.
And then eventually got put onto Steam, and it's now on consoles and it's Pocket Edition on phones, and then it got like the Reign of Giants update, and then the Shipwrecked, like another company, Cappy.
Yeah.
They made Shipwrecked, and then we made Hamlet, and DST got made, and it doesn't have like DLCs like DS does. We just keep putting stuff out for it.
Yeah, we're still doing.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah. So, thanks to everyone who's been with us. Yeah. We have some like rewards, like the skins that we added just for the celebration. Maybe we show some of that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's get this game looking at a reasonable screen other than the options page. There we go. So yeah, it's an items collection and curio cabinet, I believe. No, belongings. Yeah. This is one of them.
So that's a chest skin. Right, the
cake. It is a chest. It is a chest.
Just
yes.
making sure it looks like a cake.
This is celebrating a birthday, so it's a cake. I saw someone say that they should have been edible, and that would have been funny. But
the game volume might be loud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these should go out to everyone, I think, right? The vignette. I think everyone gets that.
Is it there? Is that still too loud?
I don't know. We'll just see if anyone says it.
Okay.
Oh, there's another. Oh, this one.
Yeah, and then there was the cake, which is a chest, and then there's the party science machine. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, kind of fun.
Yeah. I love how like so when they put a skin out, they kind of have to use all the features of the item and skin it. You can't like it's a total conversion skin doesn't work so well. But so they worked. It almost looks like one of those party horns, you know, like it kind of looks like that. Yeah.
It still has to fit on the build of the science machine.
That's right. So there's those two, and then there's let's see, where'd they go? Are they way down at the end? Yep, they are. Okay, so there's this one. It's a nice poster, a bunch of the characters and the cake, and then there's this one where they got us all to sign some stuff.
Yeah, almost everyone signed it.
Where are you? Do you see your name?
I'm on the left, bottom left.
You're on the bottom. Oh yeah. D2C.
Yeah, that's
me.
Yeah.
I'm on the right of the middle. Right. Jason
middle right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hope you guys like
these. Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, do you want to show any other skins?
There is the they put out a bunch more of the verdant skins. So like just got a message here.
Oh, Zach didn't sign the poster.
Oh no! Yeah, he didn't even do it digitally.
I don't know. Why?
Jan is saying that before we start, he would like to give some stuff away.
Oh yeah, we got so much stuff to give away.
But he's saying show the skins first.
Okay, yeah.
So I think there's the first one here I can show is the verdant skin for Wirt, and make sure I've got all the parts right. There, yeah, leafy sea dragon. That's Wirt's verdant skin.
Oh, just so you guys know, to join the giveaway, you just have to have been in the chat for the last 15 minutes. Just say hi in the chat.
For the last 15 minutes?
15 minutes. Anyone who's been who has been in the chat.
Within the last 15 minutes.
Within the last 15 minutes.
Okay, that makes sense. I was like, we haven't even been on for 15 minutes. And let's see, what are the other skins? Can you ask Jesse?
Which other characters?
Verdant skins? Yeah.
Okay. There was.
We'll do the giveaway while we wait.
Sure. Wicker Bottom. Yeah.
Where is she? There she is. There we are.
Oh. Got some update news flash. Zach's signature will be in the next hotfix.
Yay! It's too bad we've got the giveaway to go because we could have like segued that into other bugs that were being fixed.
No, Zach's thing is more important.
All right, so here's Wicker Bottom's verdant set. Force switch.
Yes.
Hey.
Just gonna decrease the in-game.
Oh, it's still
sound.
too loud?
Yeah, they
Okay.
said. Yeah, some people have mentioned, so we can do that here, and hopefully that'll.
Okay, well, if they complain, if they let us know, we can.
We can
Yeah.
do it. Yeah,
We can take it down even more.
Thanks, Jim. Wicker Bottom. And
Yeah. Wanda has one.
Ooh.
Verdant Wanda. We have so many spools. And then it's after that it's Wormwood and Willow.
Here's
Wanda.
The different skins have sort of theme sets to them. People probably already know this, but often there's like we put out a couple of skins, so it's like some of the characters have that set, and then over time we finish off sets, or we add more characters to the set. So the Verdant set is like their planty, like down to earth, earthy set.
Yeah.
Wanda and
Wormwood. And then
Where is he?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
He's already a plant.
Yes. Let's see how more plant he gets. Very rich green. With moss.
Yeah. Wow, he's very, very green.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So then we should be able to see how he grows as well.
Oh,
it's got
okay.
like some
That's cool.
Yeah. There we go.
Cool.
The real verdant skin for.
And I think Willow's the last one.
Willow's the last one.
Yeah.
She's got a lot.
I think so Jan wants to do the giveaway after this
After
one.
this,
yeah. So
yeah.
get make sure you guys, people who just got here, just make sure you say something in chat, and you'll be eligible for the first giveaway, which is happening.
So Willow looks very much like kind of almost a pixie or or like a forest
very,
fairy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see the ghost as well.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do the giveaway.
Oh, this is Wendy. That's why.
Oh.
That's why.
Sorry. Willow. Duh.
Yeah, it should be Willow.
Forgive me.
Whoops.
Too many W names.
Yes, too many W names.
It's a crutch I've gone to many times in the past as well, though. But like streaming, playing while streaming, or doing anything while you have an audience watching. So it's like,
Yep.
I'm terrible at it.
That's pretty good.
There we go.
Okay, I think we're ready, Jan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people who just joined, we're asking like who just got here. We're doing giveaways, prizes for people watching the stream. We're celebrating our 10th year. DS's 10th year anniversary.
We've got like a big virtual, like one of those things that we roll back here, and there's like a bunch of like ping pong balls in it. It's like we're about to reach in and pull out a ping pong ball that says.
So the first giveaway is a decorator's chest, and I don't know. Jan's gonna do his thing. Are you gonna make more sound effects? What's happening? Who is it?
Oh no! I thought.
I don't know. Oh, okay. It's Nugget.
Nugget. Bing, 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 Nugget.
Congratulations,
Yay.
Nugget. So we'll have more throughout the stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're doing another one now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we?
I think he said. Jen said he's going to do 2.
Okay. First 2 giveaways. That's right. Okay, we got one more. Okay. You gotta keep it up because Jan's taking his time.
I'll take the mic off of it so that it's not so noisy.
Well, yeah. In the meantime, we had an update today, so we're gonna look at that right after this giveaway.
Very controversial.
Oh, the giveaway too is the Midsummer Carnival chest. So a different item. You'll know if you win. We'll call it out, but you'll probably be contacted.
Isai Piedra.
Yes.
Yay! Ding, 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 ding. Isai Piedra.
Yes, I will not try to
How
pronounce.
badly did I butcher that?
I'm trying to see, is it backwards for something?
Anyway,
Congrats, guys.
Yeah, congrats, you guys.
Yep. Cool.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna take a look at the update.
Yeah.
So this update, was in beta. It's in the live branch now, consoles and everything, and
it's the beginning of a new arc. The arc's name is From Beyond, and this particular update is Taking Roots. That's the name of it.
Oh, he said you got the pronunciation correct.
Oh yeah. Starter World.
Okay, so how do we want to start?
The dummies.
Dummies?
The
Sure.
punching bags.
Okay. So we've added some of you who have been modding or used commands will have known that we've always had like a test target dummy for testing combat, but we put in an actual craftable one in game now.
Up to 3 of them.
3 of them, yes. And they do show your damage numbers. They're part of the animation. So you can test your equipment. You can even put equipment on it. Yeah, so...
Ruby Wilson?
Yeah, this should be Wilson. You can pick a skin. plain Wilson.
Sure, plain Wilson.
That's true, because we'll wear the new armor as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these new target dummies are actually craftable items. Are you just gonna...
I'll just put super god.
Okay, sure, just to be safe. Currently, yes, if you hit them with a weapon, you do lose durability, and same with the armor you put on it. But you have to force attack it if you want to keep hitting it. Like you really just want to hit it once. Yeah, because you have to stop hitting it to see the damage number, and so. And if you keep holding F, it won't keep hitting it, like unless you're holding down control as well. Yeah, it's really meant for just like single hit to see the damage and test.
So this goes like this. Don't Starve itself. The game is fairly opaque. It's fairly opaque. That a lot of the information in it, you're sort of sussing out just from like the feel of like, oh, how many hits did it take to kill that monster, and how close to that monster is that monster to death? Like we don't have health bars and stuff.
Yeah.
But one of the things that we wanted to work on in this next arc is making some of that a little less opaque.
Yeah.
This is one of those steps.
Yeah, because a lot of the progression in this game is increasing percentages and numbers, so it's gone to a point where having this kind of information makes sense for the player now. Yeah, and it goes hand in hand with like some other new mechanics we're putting in that might take some time for people to understand what they're doing. So like having these tools available will make it a lot easier for people to start just like testing it, trying to figure it out what's the best combinations and things like that.
This is another thing that's being worked on is we're developing some more in-game information that as your player goes around the world and collects and sees things, it will track the information of what you've seen and done a bit, kind of like in a scrapbook form.
Yeah.
So that's another piece to that, making things a little less opaque puzzle.
So the scrapbook will give you specific information about what do you think will be in it?
It'll be like, a collection of the things you've seen and the things you've used and interesting things you've found, that sort of stuff.
Creatures?
Yeah, creatures, and it may get a little bit more specific than like, whereas we don't have health bars, but it may actually give information.
Right, numbers. Like maybe some stats.
Yeah.
But for sure, like things like, since we have this whole separation of like shadow aligned creatures, lunar aligned creatures.
Yes.
Like I think that the scrapbook will probably have information to help you identify those kinds of things. They're saying our audio is too soft now.
Okay.
I put it back up a bit.
Okay.
Hopefully that's okay now.
I mean, I can turn it off. There's like still levels 111 on the sound settings.
No, I think it went to 0 for some reason.
Okay.
So someone is asking, Punk Shark is asking, is it an item?
No, it won't be an item. It will. Yeah.
So we'll access it through UI.
Yeah.
Anytime of the game. Yes. It will probably pause if you're playing solo, right?
Yeah. So, should I bring out the other punching bags? Do we? Or should I wait?
Maybe let's show more content.
First.
Yeah. Show the content first.
Yeah. All right. So, the main feature of this update are these, as you saw in the trailer, they're these like rifts that open up in the world, and the cause of the rifts is to do with Wagstaff and his tinkering with the energy from the moon. So in order to get them, you have to get to the point of fighting the Celestial Champion, which is a fairly long journey to get there, but you can also just turn them on and in world gen settings if you want. You can just start there if you want to. Mm-hmm. So if I spawn
Basil 520 asks, will the scrapbook be like the gardening helmet? No, it will be UI like through a menu. It will not be an in-game item. And the punching bag, we did not remove the original dummy target prefab. That's still there, but they're just two separate things. But the dummy target, like, you cannot craft it or anything. It's just a dev tool.
Whenever I do this, whenever I spawn something and then kill it, I'm always reminded of the Matrix. when they're all having their like things pulled out, and one of the characters is in the Matrix, and she's like, not like this, and it gets pulled out. And
now you're doing it. Now you're doing it.
Yeah. So now when you defeat the Celestial Champion, Wagstaff pops in as usual.
Yeah.
But he doesn't take off right away. He sticks around. He's looking for something that will make the experiment kind of like even better than it was before. So within the loot of the Celestial Champion, now you will find the enlightened shard, and people who, this is not a new thing in the game. This thing exists in the game already, but you didn't get it in this fashion. But now you can get one of those there, and if I give it to Wagstaff, of course, then the rifts will turn on. But actually, you can't just give it to him right away. So there's a failsafe.
Yeah.
You show it to him, and then
I think it should be what you should be wary of. Why does he want it so badly? And think twice before you give it to him. So basically what this does is it triggers all of the new stuff to happen now.
Yes.
Yeah. So you've actually opted into.
So in this world now, shadow or lunar rifts will start appearing in the world.
And what if I don't want that to happen?
If you don't want that, if you don't give it to the shard to Wagstaff, he takes off, and he'll show up somewhere else in the world and be tinkering away in case you ever do want to do that. And of course, every time you defeat the Celestial Champion, you'll have that option again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. People are. Should I just answer some of the questions now? I guess everyone wants to know. So people are asking about the rifts destroying their bases, fences, and walls. Those we are currently. We're very aware of those issues, and we are working on a fix for that. It wasn't our intention that they just blow up your base. I think that will probably go into our next hotfix as well. And yeah, we can. We'll just keep looking out for feedback on that kind of stuff. The other question is: this stuff emits light? No. Okay. So these things I think do emit light. Yeah, they're not talking about the new stuff yet. Okay.
There was also there was a bug with I don't know if it's a bug, but there was an issue with Wagstaff that where even after you defeated the Celestial Champion and started the rifts, that the next time you defeated the Celestial Champion, he sticks around longer. Wait, as if you could give him the crystal, but you don't need to, and he does go away. But we've made it so that in the next hotfix he'll just go right away. So
yeah,
you don't have to worry about that.
Chris Pluckett is asking about this stuff emits light. I think this stuff is not new, so I think we'll leave that for you to discover on your own. Like all of this what you're seeing right now, including that shard, is existing content. So that's for you to discover on how it works. Rediscover, yeah. That shard is pretty good.
So let's.
Okay, so
it'll take a little while for the rift to show up. But,
right. Okay. So we should actually. Should we want to show the rift then?
I'll just spawn one in.
Just so people know that that Wagstaff asking for the shard that will make it to consoles in the next console update. Yes. And for people who were in our beta, where the rifts are already enabled, and they want to set it back to be so that they have to talk to Wagstaff to enable it when they actually want it to. We will give instructions on the forum on how to fix your world. Basically, you won't need to do any codes or anything. It will just be a matter of like changing some world settings, saving your world, and then relogging in.
Right.
Go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say this is the start.
Of, okay.
When a rift pops in the world, you know, it shows up and it starts to emit like its lunar energy and crystallize the ground around it. And from here, it takes several days for it to slowly grow and become its full form. I will jump ahead.
It's gonna blow up.
Not yet.
Let me see. Loch Ness Monster's asking, if I activate these lunar rifts, will that prevent me from participating in the next patch? Okay, well, that's jumping the gun a little bit, but I guess might as well. Should I answer it now?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess that implies that the next patch will be a Shadow Rift, which is correct. Those you will not be locked out of it.
Do you mean the next patch or the next update?
Update.
Okay.
Next patch. I'm guessing by this they mean the next update. Now the next update, the Shadow Rifts will be in the caves actually. So they in. For this, at this point in the arc, they are going to be separate, and they will not overlap yet.
Yeah, as you may have seen in the trailer, they're like Wagstaff's up to his shenanigans, but also Charlie's doing her thing. So yes, there are Shadow Rifts in the caves.
It's just EXO is asking about
or will be
uses of the shard. So I'll leave that to you to discover, because the shard is not a new thing, and. It's always been there, and it's really cool. So we will probably just let you find information about that, or try and discover it on your own.
So I'm just advancing time here because the rifts take several days for it to mature and become its full form.
Yeah.
As you can see that it's got this cool crystal growth, like the lunar effects crystallize the ground and forms these riftles.
Maxwell 20 is asking about plant herds being adjusted. We've been looking at feedback, and we've been we'll constantly look at the feedback and adjust the plant herd spawning and all that stuff as we go. We feel like it's in a pretty good place. I think we did even just patch it. It's not. It hasn't. We will be patching it in the next hotfix as well with a slight change, and then we'll go from there basically.
There was an issue people were talking about where it's like too many plants could layer next to each other. They were like, basically
technically separate herds.
Yeah,
but on the screen they were really close together, I think.
Yeah, that's right. A wave of plants in this is as you'll see from the portal. Creatures will come out, in this case gestalts, the little white guys, and then they will inhabit things in your world. And normally it would have been a wave of 3 of them would come out on at a time.
Yeah.
And sometimes they would infest plants that were too close to each other. So we've nudged that a bit further away.
Okay, Jan's doing a giveaway. This one's for a Gothic Belongings chest. Guys, just people who got here late, you just have to be in the chat in the last 15 minutes and you're eligible for a giveaway. We're giving away tons of stuff today because we're celebrating 10 years of DS. Who's the winner? Come on, Jan.
I'm gonna pause the game. Just
sure, yeah, because I'm trying to see who the winner is.
Yep. Rolling our ping pong ball machine.
Belongings chests. Have they all been chests so far? I think so, right?
What was the first one?
I think
Diane C.
Diane C. Oh, I could have said that. Diane, congrats!
Congrats, Diane C.
Sorry, I'm just reading some of the chat. People are so funny.
I don't think I pronounced that right. Diane?
I think it's Diane.
Yeah. Okay.
Congrats! I think we're doing one more. Come on, Jan. Let's do it.
Dun, 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 dun.
The winner of the previous one, Gothic Belongings Chest, that was Diane C. And we're doing another one right now. Come on. Oh, it's another chest.
Phantasmical chest.
All right. Who do you think? Just random guess. I don't even know how many.
Not so happy magic.
Not so happy magic.
Bing, 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 bing.
Good job. Okay. Okay. Back to the update. Okay, so you've got the rift and you've got it exploded once.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So this is the full form rift now, and
those guys.
Ooh, yeah.
Should we do these guys first?
Sure. I mean, the other ones will come out in a little bit. We need to kill some time anyway. So, you had some.
Sure. Yeah.
Guys.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Yeah. So these guys are just like an intro to like some new creatures coming out of the rift. They're just here to protect. They stay in this area. They're very slow. They can't leave there. They're very low tier, but they are from the new rift. So they are like their power is good, but they're very slow, and they won't attack until they put you to sleep. So yeah, you just have kind of they're a little bit of a mini challenge to deal with while you try and mine these new things.
Yeah.
So as you've seen that when Jason's mining these, you're recoiling, but you're still mining it. The recoil just makes it harder. But we do have higher tier tools now in the game that won't recoil for these things. So yeah, that recoil mechanic was added in the last update, and we're gonna probably use it more for higher tier objects that need mining and things like that. How did you get hounds as well?
It's because I've been jumping.
Oh, it's just been jumping time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these guys, the grazers, they don't really die. They're possessing those scraps of rocks and stuff. So if you hit them, they will dissipate, but then after they regenerate, they will come back. If you there's a trick, if you use explosives on them, they'll be gone for way longer, or you can just keep kiting around. So that's them.
So what's in these crystals?
Have you finished mining?
No.
Oh,
I'm trying to lure them over here so that I can get at that one that I've almost mined out.
Use gunpowder.
Just blow them up with some gunpowder.
Yeah.
I've almost got this one.
So what you could be doing is using the ruins, the pickaxe.
Oh yeah,
axe.
yeah.
So that one will not recoil, and it also does multi-tool.
The
yeah,
pickaxe.
multi-tool.
Pickaxe.
It's called multi-tool.
Oh, that's
you gotta do it without the skin name.
Oh.
Multi-tool axe. Pickaxe. Yeah, that first. That one. Try that. It didn't
there
work.
we go.
Yeah, there. So this one will be able to mine these things faster. It does more work per hit, and also. Okay, there we got some new items.
There we go.
Manager 1243 asking, is this recall with the Dreadstone pillars? Yes, it is the same mechanic, and which also means if you have to use the higher tier tools.
So recently we added the this guy.
Yes, last update we had the horror feel of the pure horror, and this time we've got the pure brilliance, the opposite of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think these two feels signify the next tier of itemization. But yes, we are really just scratching the surface with it, and we're going to be adding a lot more uses of them. Right. Oh, you got a plant?
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah, I catch him.
This guy, this little Gestalt guy here, he came out of the portal, and like these ones did, and they seek out cultivated plants. They're very interested in like dense growth of plants, particularly like hand grown things. So they infest them and seek knowledge of them, and protect them against everything, including you.
Yeah.
So these new this represents like the first level of a new breed of creature we're seeing in the world that are like not from this world, and they're significantly harder to kill, and they do significantly more damage.
So that's what we call the extraplanar creatures, basically. Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna take mode off.
Does it not even? Oh, okay. You had gone.
If I turn it off like this, it doesn't turn off, right?
I don't know.
And then I'll put armor on, because then it should be.
Just see armor. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'll get hit.
Are we going to get more high tier tools? Yes, we will. Even this update, we added some. We had more options so far, but we will see them later.
So these creatures that have this planar defense on them, you can see when I attack them, there's this like rippling of their extra defense. And when they hit me, there's this like big explosion like that, showing me that they're doing this like outer planar damage. And the plants, when you hit them, they like throw you back, do a ton of damage. But so you can fight these guys, get rid of their little tentacles, and then puts them into like a vulnerable state where now they won't kick you off.
Right.
You got to hack your way through them. They're a tough bramble.
Tough bramble. Yeah.
But when you do get them. Give myself something better.
Does Wilson have any new skill tree stuff for pure brilliance?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Do you want to tell them?
yeah. We'll take. Yes, we can take a look at the skill tree.
Sure. I guess that means yes, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yes, if from the last update, the Wilson refresh, Wilson got the skill tree, and one of the paths was the like a shadow path, and as people kind of predicted, there would be a lunar path, and there is.
Will Wormwood be able to be infested? No. Wormwood will not be targeted by these Gestalts. That would be terrible. Who will save you? You need someone else to log in to save you. Do the bright shades count as bothers to farm plants? So they mean the farm plot. Right, yeah.
In a sense, they do, because you can't harvest anything while they're there, and I think they won't put the plant further back. Like they won't disappoint the plant, but they're not benefiting it, and they're kind of put it in suspended animation. So this is what you get. You get the bright shade husk from fighting the bright shades.
Yeah,
and then we need the we need the celestial orb.
Yes, you're gonna craft. So there's a new crafting station.
What's that thing called? The
moon seed, moon rock seed.
There it is. Yeah.
Will the static energy grind be made less grindy in the future? Is that the
that's the moon. That's the moonstorms. It is something that we know we need to look at.
Yeah, we will look at it when we have time.
Yeah,
we have so much to do. But yes, we have heard about it.
Yeah.
In the meantime, though, that's something to do with Wilson can do some stuff about that, right?
So from this the celestial orb, you can craft the bright smithy, which is your access to the new
all
goodies,
the new equipment, basically.
Yeah. And let's see, like this one requires pure brilliance and the new bright shade husks.
It's dark. Do you have free crafting right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Did we answer the bright shades bother farm plants? I think you did, right?
Yeah, they don't disappoint the plants, but they don't benefit them either, and you can't harvest them from them.
Okay, so these are some of the new tools we have.
Get to daytime.
Both of them are combination tools, and they also do increased work. There was a bug where, due to how the math worked out, it didn't really reduce the number of hits. If it was down to like 0.001, it would still require one hit. But we've fixed that. I don't remember. I think that did go out today. That fix did go out today, so it should be out already. So those tools should be better.
So this, you did a considerable amount of work on these to make animating.
Yes, we wanted to be able to animate equipment forever. But yes, finally we had some time to, I took some time and okay, I just really want to do it, so we did it. I didn't do the animation. I just the code to make it work. Yeah. These equipments are all Haley, actually.
Yeah.
There's a question about crafting station for shadow equivalent items. I mean, it's not much a secret. Probably, very likely.
Yeah. The next update is about shadow rifts.
Yeah. So you might as well just say yes.
So now that I guess we'll build the other one because the other one's where I don't remember where we finished it. So this was the original punching bag. It's like your normal tier stuff, but then now because there's this new outer planar, extra planar defenses and such, we've built a punching bag that lets you try the new gear on it to see how it changes it. So it's like you can see the outer planar. It has more resistance.
Yeah, the creatures that come from the other planes, they resist our regular damage quite a bit. So everything will be, all your existing weapons will do less damage on them. Okay. I guess it's time for giveaway.
Another giveaway.
Giveaway 5 and 6. Okay. Another chest, Victorian Antiques chest. Blacknish is monster asking, will the shovel
get more the shovel
get more special perks? I think who knows, right? I think at this right now, that's not what our focus is on. I think possibly we may tweak the items again in future, but
we're not pronouncing it right.
It's supposed to be
shovel.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be a hoe and a shovel. So for people who don't know what it is, it's a combination shovel and hoe for farming enthusiasts, basically. Yeah.
Isa Bork is the next winner of the Victorian Antiques Fest. Woo! Is a Bork? It's a Bork?
Yeah, could be.
He's a Bork.
we're doing one more. Also, is the game audio off?
Should be it. We're checking the game audio.
Oh.
It's on. It's just really low right now.
Maybe. Should I up it here? You think? Or do you
No,
want to up it there?
I'll up it here.
Okay.
We're just gonna turn up these guys just a little bit. Let us know if that's too extreme.
Okay.
Grommy. Some people.
Grommy wins Bounteous Bundle. Oh, is that something different? Or is it just the name? Is it still a chest?
Oh, yeah. Bounteous Bundle.
Is it a chest?
No, it's the bundle wrap maybe. I'm not sure.
Sorry.
Gromy.
Gromy.
Enjoy your winnings. Congratulations.
Congrats.
So, another clue that the shadow stuff was coming is that there is also
we did make the shadow target.
Yeah,
it's called shadow boxer, I think. Right? Yeah.
Shadow boxer, bright boxer.
Spiders.
Bunch of bags. Oh, there's probably a nest right there.
Okay.
We'll just get rid of them. There's a lot of spiders here. Here, let's do this in style. New equipment.
Okay, so that's it for the giveaways. I think.
Oh, I could have used the staff. That would have been a great spot to use the staff.
You can use it on these guys if you. So if you make the staff, we can show it off with these guys as well. Oh, the bombs too. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So the staff also has this
this bouncing projectile. Okay, so I think I know why it works. It's like I think if you initiate it on something that's not hostile, then it can target non-hostile. If you initiate the attack on hostile creatures, then it will prioritize hostile creatures only. Okay. I'll answer that later. So the other thing we started doing with this new tier of equipment, like starting even with the Dreadstone stuff, is we're playing around with set bonuses and things like that. So in this case, like this one, the set bonus gives you more bounces. So it gives you 7 bounces when you're wearing the full set of armor. So the stat, it's strong against shadow creatures. So if you're hitting the things shadow creatures and you get 7 bounces, it adds up to quite a bit. Plus you're also getting bonus damage against shadow multipliers and everything. Oh, the bomb you missed. This is great. It's like gunpowder, but you don't have to wait for it to. You don't have to wait for it.
Yeah.
You can just aim it.
These guys are quite strong.
Do be careful though. I mean, you've got armor on, but it
does hurt you.
It does hurt yourself. You cannot if you're not doing PvP, it won't hurt other people, but it still hurts yourself.
And if you don't care about your garden, they work good against these.
Yeah. Okay. So the next thing, maybe I'll talk a little about the tuning of the new equipment and everything.
Sure.
I think we didn't want these items aren't meant to be like just replace everything you have. They're not supposed to be just suddenly they're stronger than everything existing, makes everything redundant, obsolete. In many cases, if you're using it like the full set against shadow, they probably are the best equipment. They probably are. It's just that maybe not.
It's not magnitudes higher.
It's not magnitudes higher, and it's also it depends on the character as well. And a part of that is because a lot of the characters are going to have to make a choice, just like Wilson had to make a choice in the last update between Shadow and Lunar.
Yeah, the choice it's now. Before it was just a Shadow.
Exactly.
Now
with this update. That just comes in.
That just came in. Yeah.
Okay. So Wilson gets to make a choice now to pick a side, basically, and we all the characters will eventually, through some form or another, have to also make a choice to pick a side, and in doing so, that's how this gear will get buffed for them. That's why these gears can't be that strong right now. And even in their current form, they are technically, if you're just playing base character, they are the strongest gear.
They're just not magnitude strong.
Exactly. Yeah. So basically what the way they are right now would be how they are if for the side you didn't pick. And if you picked later when we do have the updates for each character, then these will be quite a bit stronger. So I think we don't have too much details on how that's on that exactly right now because we're still working it out. That's why we're hesitant how we explain that to you guys. But just know that yes, a lot of people are basically asking like damage multipliers, things like those are the kinds of things that when you make the choice, then they will start coming into playing into the effect of the planar damage for either lunar or shadow based on the choice you made. So I mean, I think that's why I think that was kind of the post that Joe made of why we need more of the update before a lot of this will start making sense to people, I think.
For a lot of the updates that we've been putting out over the last couple of years, they're more self-contained. Whereas this arc is more connected. The updates are all connected together. But we were still working in the mindset of an update roughly every month. So not quite. Maybe this one doesn't make as much sense as other ones on its own.
But yeah, so hopefully when we add the shadow one, we'll try and add more things to make it more apparent how the direction that we're going with this. But yeah, just understand that these gears, we can't make them this overpowered right now because they will be quite powerful later on.
Something you've also commented on in the past with me is that like the husks, these plants, these are although they're strong, they're very strong. They're one of the lower tiers of things we're making. So
they're not a boss, right?
Yeah. So
basically, we by enabling the Rift mode, like this new mode, this is like just the weakest thing that's come out of it. Aside from the Grazer, I guess Grazers are the worst one. They don't even have loot, but the plant is basically the lowest tier thing that has come out of it.
I've seen people comment about the Rifts being like the new season. And as a quote, like compared to winter and summer and stuff, and we've actually talked about like use the same terminology for ourselves when talking about it. And so as this full arc comes out, hopefully these rifts will feel like the season that people talk about.
Right. Yeah, like that you'll feel more effects of it in your world when they are open. I'm not gonna answer that. So will there be a way to take? So I've answered the damage multiplier things. We'll have to just wait for the characters who get their choice. And that's when those things will start happening again. What can you make the outfit panel smaller than the skill set panel?
I do know what you're talking about. I'm aware of the issue, and we'll be thinking about it.
So it's a UI question on the skill set panel and the outfit panels. Okay. Feedback heard. Okay. So what else haven't we looked at yet? You wanted to talk about this new choice?
I mean that there is the choice. And in this case, you have to defeat the fuel weaver in order for this to happen. So then
or celestial champion.
Well, sorry. Yes. You have to defeat the celestial champion to get the lunar path, and you were not allowed to have affinity in something else, so you can only have one of them.
Yeah, you can only pick one or the other.
And Wilson does get some on top of the the buffs to like fighting creatures of the opposite side and defense against your own side. There is some new transmute recipes there going. I think it's between like moon glass and infused moon glass and pure brilliance, those ones.
Hayek is asking, does this update count as making the choice for Lunar? I don't want to get locked out of the shadow stuff in my long-term world, but I wouldn't mind playing around with this stuff in the meantime. So the skill tree, you can respec. So that, and Wilson is the only one who has a choice right now, and it is a skill tree, so you can respec that anytime.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Which means you're not locked into it.
The skill tree you can respec at the beginning of a world.
Basically,
yeah.
Like you can respec in the
you can also
lobby.
You can also if you use the moon upgraded spawn portal.
Yes.
When you can change your character.
Yeah.
You could respec that way as well.
Yeah. So yeah, you just have to get back to the lobby and change your skills and come back in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what does he get? Does he gets more transmutation?
Well, I'd have to.
Or do you want to spoil it?
I can't remember the exact recipes, but I'm pretty sure it's like pure brilliance and infused moon glass. He can shift between those.
Transmutation.
Yeah.
So Wilson's whole thing is he can get materials that he needs more easily than other people.
Yeah.
Especially since now that we have this opportunity to start a new arc, we can keep certain materials more rare until later when.
But Wilson would
just
probably
like
have access to
how Moonrock was so rare at the beginning, ages ago. Okay, what else have we got? There's not much time to, and Jan hasn't even done all his giveaways too. Will you guys add the animation code to Celestial Crown for modding compatibility?
Oh, that's the. Are you talking about the same kind of code that's for like the animated effects on things, or like where you can have animated parts on the?
I'm not sure what they're asking, so I'm not going to answer that. But we can look at. I was going to say, there's a synergy with the staff and the crown.
Oh,
the Celestial Crown, right? Yeah, that. I think some people might find pretty cool.
Do you know what the crown's
Alter Guardian hat. All just one word.
Yeah.
So if you're using the Alter Guardian, if you just go whack one of the things with the hammer, you just like punch it. With the sword. I don't know. Wasn't it supposed to? Have the ghost. How do you make the ghost come out?
Oh, maybe it needs to be.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so every time you attack, basically it spawns a second attack, basically, right? Which is very powerful, and that actually works with the staff. So when you're using the staff, which does 5 hits, it actually spawns 5 ghosts, which is a lot of damage. So this is the kind of thing we're playing around with, where you kind of have to, there's choices to make, like, do I want set bonus or do I want this kind of synergy? Like, and we're going to be playing a lot more around like that kind of idea, so that there's just like more different builds, equipment builds, situational builds, things like that. Just see what people can come up with. Even this one was something I think I saw through a community, which is pretty cool. Okay, I think
So the giveaway?
Yeah, giveaway.
Outdoorsy belongings chest. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, the question about the Celestial Crown was whether we will redo it like our new equipment animations.
C1 and Addict.
C1
and Addict. Congratulations.
And Addict. And
Addict. C1 and Addict. Enjoy your outdoorsy belongings chest. Woo!
Someone's to join. You just have to be in chat. So by asking how to join, you've joined. Giveaway. So we have giveaway number 8 now. I don't know what it is. Waiting for Jan.
That's I remember you working on that. I remember seeing it. I didn't realize that how good it would be with the staff. That's pretty good.
Yeah, because that's not insignificant damage right there. Still waiting on Jam. Giveaway number 8. Oh, everyone's just messaging to join now.
So in like the within the 10-year span that you've worked on, well, neither of us have worked on Don't Starve for the continuous either for 10 years, but within that time, do you have a piece that you're like most proud of your work on in DS?
Yes. The Forge.
The Forge.
Yeah. That one comes easy for me. It's always the Forge. That was the most exciting content I've ever done.
It's the most veto content of Don't Starve.
Yeah. Running it was so crazy too, like just like staying up all night, like I'm gonna reboot the servers.
Yeah, you guys did a lot of work in a very short period of time.
Yeah, that was fun.
To put it out. Yeah.
How about you?
Hamlet.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some controversy about Hamlet, but
Hamlet has so much stuff in it. Like whenever we're designing, it's like, oh, we should do this. You're like, oh, Hamlet's done that. Similar.
It's got something like that.
Yeah, so many ideas.
The complete Victorian chest is going to.
Oh yeah,
giveaway
number 8. It's happening.
Mr. Sonic Team!
Woo! Let's go. You did it. You did it.
Bing, 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 bing. Congrats.
I'm not 100% sure, but there's more, right?
I think there's at least a couple more.
I think there's a couple more, so I think we keep going.
Yeah,
I think we keep going. Congrats. And yeah, so I think there's more chances.
Also, even though it's been out for 10 years, it's like there's still lots of stuff that I want to do in the game. Like a lot of it is like I would like to revisit old stuff. Like there were the gardening was revisited and the crafting menu was revisited, and there's parts of the game that I'd like to revisit and make better. Also, just new stuff that would be fun to put in.
Yeah. And then some of it, the stuff like obviously I really like combat. So like with the new stuff, we're definitely trying to put in more structured combat, like more where it's not.
The combat's always been one of the weaker parts, I think, of the game, and that it's really good to have you with an eye of like let's make it better.
Yeah, I think it's like it's just that. If when you know what it does, then you know how to do it. But then watching that, it's not obvious what is that person doing? Why is he taking that step back at that time? How does he know? Like that, I think that we're trying to improve on things like that, and we've gone like really far with that with the Nightmare Werepig as an experiment to see how people would they be able to understand it, and it seemed it was pretty successful. Like people understood that quite well, I think, and the plant I think is like in a very good place right now, where it's like you have like when you fight it, you know what you're supposed to do, and you can do it without too much trouble. And I think we're gonna try and do more of combat that way. Okay, we just keep going, I guess. Jan hasn't said anything. Hayek's question about does this update count as making a choice? We've answered that. This update does not count as making a choice for Lunar. It won't lock you out of future updates or anything.
It's not activating the Lunar Rift.
Right.
That's not making the choice.
Yeah, that's not the choice.
As a player, when the next update comes out, it's like you potentially will have lunar rifts on the surface, shadow rifts in the caves.
Yes.
That's not the choice.
That's the choice of whether you want this content to make your world harder or not. The pick a side thing is currently a Wilson specific thing. Yeah. And more characters will have that choice in the future.
This arc, the From Beyond, it's about rifts. It's got the lunar rifts and the shadow rifts, but it's also about the rifts within the community, the rifts within the survivors.
Yeah, we'd like to see which side gets picked more.
Yeah.
I know which side I'm picking.
Jan, if you're listening, Jan, maybe we should do that. Do
the giveaway or confirm that there's.
You confirm there's. I think there's one more.
I'm just gonna say they want to. Can we merge Wendy and Willow? we just made.
I just made that mistake. Yeah.
So that nobody confuses them. We confuse. Okay, we are doing giveaway.
What would their name be though?
It'll start with a W.
Windy?
Windy. That's from an anime that I like. Okay.
The Magmatic Bundle.
Magmatic Bundle. Okay.
Are we talking about the bundles as like the skin bundles?
Yeah, I think that is it.
Okay.
That's
it's not a bundle wrap.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, giveaway 9, Magmatic Bundle. If you were in chat in the last 15 minutes, and it's not too late now because we still have giveaway 10. So.
Rolling the ping pong ball.
Helidusk.
Helidusk.
Woo!
Let's Helidusk. Bing, 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 bing.
What's the bing, bing, bing?
That's the lights, like the all around that are flashing, you know, like at a game show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what's the last?
I think there's another one. I think there's one. Oh yeah. Giveaway 9 and 10. Yes.
You should fight something. You should
fight something.
Fight something.
I think this.
You go fight the Daywalker.
Here we go.
Oh, you're gonna use the staff. Giveaway 10 is 10,000 spools. Whoa. Oh, they're really clumped up together, but it is actually bouncing in between them.
Yeah. Oh, that spider wasn't attacking me, so he was
stun locked.
Ooh, I'm out.
Just go for the bomb.
Yeah.
The bombs, I think, are like 200 damage.
Yes.
It's planar damage too, which is great because it works on the new content.
And the winner of 10,000 spool is going to be from the stream watchers. Alesterius! Woo!
Alesterius! Let's go!
Bing, 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 bing. Alesterius! You are the winner of a brand new 10,000 spool.
What can I get with 10,000 spools? I don't know.
Well, like the verdant skins I was weaving, they were like 400 and something.
Oh wow! So you get so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know because I think Peter used to just give me whatever I needed. Now Jesse just gives me whatever I need.
Do you have one thing that's like the funniest, weirdest, crazy thing you know about Don't Starve?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You do you?
Oh, I'm trying to think. I mean, there's so many of them. They're just like a little weird. Well, I do think it's funny that it's not in. We didn't release it, but there's Long Pig.
Oh yeah. Jan, you're gonna contact the winners, right? They're asking in chat, but I think Jan, you'll get a PM. I think.
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think Jan will contact you privately.
Yeah.
Salad furnace. Why does that ring a bell?
That's the
like it feels like something I did with Tony.
Yeah.
The scaled furnace?
Yeah.
But why is it did we just name it wrong? Like why did they know about salad furnace? I can't remember.
Yeah, long pig was it's like there's the joke about people being the other white meat.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. The question about the animations for the crown. We'll have to look into that later because we're not really doing anything with the crown at the moment. But if there's something easy that we can do to support the modders, then we might do it. Yeah.
Ikanish Monster is asking, will new players get a way to figure out how to summon the Ancient Fuel Weaver? And as I was referencing earlier in the stream, talking about a scrapbook, one of the jobs of the scrapbook will be to help that a little.
Yeah, I think there's some other features we're planning. Like just more. We're not gonna straight up give you like quest quest objectives that you cross off or things like that.
Yeah.
But I think we will help you identify things like interesting things and then that will prompt you to try and understand.
A couple more breadcrumbs.
Yeah, there. Just so you kind of like, what is that? Yeah. And you notice it and try to figure out what to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's everything, right?
I think that's it for us today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy 10-year anniversary.
Enjoy the first half of the update as the other parts, well, not even half, as the within the few coming months, the more updates will complete this picture.
Scott says, I did a stream where I misread it as salad furnace. It's me. Okay. So, and he put it in game? Is it actually in game? Anyways. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. Thanks for showing up. Yeah.
When the stream's done, apparently we're rating Nana Creative. So enjoy our stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for 10 years and
hopefully 10 more.
10 more. Good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.